So when it comes to concealer application, get your concealer a shade or two lighter than you. I'm going to be using this concealer, and it should just be a shade or two lighter than you. See, you want to bring it by the side of your nose this way to the inner corner of your eye. I do not smear my concealer all over the face. Inner corner by the side of your nose, down like this. Then your forehead, your chin, and make a good line on the bridge of your nose like that. Here is the trick that makes everything fall into place. Are you ready? This is what it looks like. So when you have your concealer set like this, I don't put it all over my eyes. This used to be a generation we used to do that in 2016, but we don't do that anymore. Put it all over your eyes because you have creases and you just don't want it to, you know, be all over the place. So here's how you apply your concealer for the better. Get you a sponge. This is my sponge. I use it a lot. I used it today and I'm going to use it again. Put a little bit of concealer on your sponge like this. On your sponge, you want it looking like this. Next is the blending. You blend by patting, to be honest. That's all you have to do. You just pat it. And you pat it out. You pat it upwards. You pat it upwards, upwards, upwards.
Now, the same way you applied the concealer is the same way you're applying this loose powder, but make sure you don't pack on so much onto the under part of your eye. I'm just trying to blend out what I'd already touched and just blend it out by patting it onto your skin, because you just want the entire place to be set, and that is the job description of the setting powder. Then on top of the bridge of your nose, same thing you did with your concealer, but this time you get a powder puff and you do the same thing.
Powder brush. I don't know, can we find those brushes again? Bamboo brushes. I love them so much. I've had them for so long. I found a palette. The palette is so to be done with. But find yourself a good palette and get on the palette the color your skin shade. This is powder contouring. It has to be my favorite part of contouring. See, from your brows to the side of your nose, from your brows to the side of your nose, from your brows to the side of your nose, the tip of your brow to the side of your nose. I'm just dusting that off, and this is what we have right now. This is what we have. This is what we have. I tell you, this is good basing. Honestly, if you have this, if you've come this far in makeup, your concealer has sat well, your foundation has sat well, and your powder work is looking this amazing. Your contouring isn't hard at all. Contouring is not for the math. Let me show you the trick. you're from your eyebrow down to the side of your nose, from your eyebrow down to the side of your nose. You don't want to go all the way down, creating a line, unless you've mastered your blending. You just need a brush that has the residue, just for kind of cleaning, basically. And then for around your face, you just need a bit of a darker color. If you notice, it's something lighter, something darker, something your skin color. That's it. When it comes to creating the base, something darker. When we talk about a shade or two darker, we're talking about contouring. If we're talking about a shade or two lighter, we're talking about highlighting. If we're talking about your skin color, and we're talking about foundation. So foundation, your skin color, a shade or two lighter, highlighting. That is concealer work, and contouring, 2 shades darker or a shade darker. And I'm gonna do that now across my chin, just right below here, right here. I'm just kind of swooping it to create an outstanding cheek. Now, when it comes to contouring, I've heard questions like, so if you contour that way, where should your blush be? Your blush is above your contour, always above your contour. So you contour right here. You can see this hairline down like this. It's the same thing right here along your cheeks, slightly underneath it. That's where you want your contour powder to be on. That's where you want it on. And honestly, your hairline, because nobody wants to finish makeup and have a white cast. When it comes to blushing, you want to blush above the contouring. So the contouring is right here, right here. Let me show you where your blush goes. Get something a little pinkish, a little orangey, a little pinkish, and then I'm just gonna, I hope that's not much, and I'm just gonna put it on top of the contour. So the contour is here, but the blush is here. It's right here too. Right here. Right here. Right here. So, contour down, blush up. Contour down, blush up. And when you mix it, it mixes so well. Sometimes to mix it, I just get myself a little, this is my foundation brush. This is what I used to blend my foundation, but I just kept it. It just have residue of foundation on it. And I'm just going to dab it on top of my blush, because I really don't want the kind of blush you have that your entire face is so red. I find it weird, because nobody is that red. I mean, black people, they say don't blush, but there's no human being that goes that red. That is literally almost maroon. So I just use the residue to kind of dab it, because for me, a hint is enough. A hint is enough. And that is the difference between contouring and blushing. See? Blushing, contouring, blushing. Now, when it comes to makeup, you really have to be confident. You really just have to be confident. So, if you're watching this right now and your makeup looks something like this, I promise you, you, my dear, have done a great job. And I'm super proud of you. You have done an incredible job. So proud of you. And if you're part of my ongoing class of 100 students, you have to send me this video on the group that we already have. On the group that we already have, I want to see the video of you getting this look. And what that means is you've watched our foundation video, you've watched our concealer video, and you have now watched our powder and contour video. I'm rooting for you. Makeup is not so hard, so follow the process. So, have a great day. Eyebrows and eyeshadow, so don't miss that. Bye.